Jai Gurudev. Welcome to Connect with the Divine with Paramahamsa Sri Swami Vishwananda. Paramahamsa Vishwananda is an enlightened, God-realized spiritual master. His mission on earth is simply to open the hearts of mankind. And through his Bhakti Marga organization, he helps spiritual seekers to experience and cultivate a uniquely personal relationship with God. The Sanskrit word bhakti means love and devotion, and Bhakti Marga is the path of living and loving the divine in daily life. One way to do this is through chanting the name of God. This practice is also known as japam. Chanting is a very simple yet powerful practice that has been used for thousands of years. Ancient saints and yogis have called upon this power of chanting to calm the mind and to attain higher states of consciousness. Many different spiritual traditions use chanting as a way to connect more intimately with the source of life itself. Chanting the Lord's name invokes His divine presence, and chanting with love helps you realize Him within your own heart. You will notice that Paramahamsa Vishwananda is using a string of 108 prayer beads called a mala. A mala carries the vibrational energy of the divine name and helps to keep track of the repetitions. Paramahamsa Vishwananda will come online in just a few moments, and when he does, he will invite you to chant along with him for approximately 15 minutes. After the chanting is finished, he will lead everyone in a short, guided meditation to support Mother Earth. Once the meditation is finished, please sit quietly for a few moments to enjoy the effects of your japam. When Paramahamsa Vishwananda comes back online, he will give satsang by answering your spiritual questions and revealing timeless truths to help you rise above the challenges and fears of today's world. It is very rare to have such access to a living master. It is even more special to have the opportunity to learn directly from him. We hope you enjoy your connection with the divine.
What does kindness sound like in this time of distress? Caring for the others, caring for the world. We need to get together. Chant with us for a new world, for peace.
Jai Gurudev, everybody. So let us chant the divine name. Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Narayanaya, Om Namo 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 Narayanaya. We will do the earth meditation. So first, place your hand on your chest. Visualize in your heart chakra the light and feel the love inside of you. For this love and light, let it rise to your third eye. Let it purify your mind. Let this light be brought to your eyes Let it purify your sight. Let this light be brought to your nose. Let it purify your smell. Let this light be brought to your mouth. Let it purify your taste. Let this light be brought to your ears. Let it purify your hearing. Let this light be brought to your hand. Let it purify your touching. Let this light be brought to your feet. Let it purify your path. Brought this light back to your heart. Now visualize Mother Earth that is in between your palm. You're holding her, just like a mother holding a child. With your gratefulness and your love. Let the power of your intention, let this positiveness that you hold inside of you, let this love that you hold inside of you, let this mantra that you just chant, the punya of this mantra, let it flow to Mother Earth as a gratitude to her. Now visualize your country and the place you live, and let this love flow to these places. Visualize your dear ones, those people which you hold dear to your heart, your parents, mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, children, your friends. Let this love flow to them. Let this love flow to the people which is working in different sectors, helping the people, the doctors, the nurses, those people which need help, the patients, people which is suffering from different illnesses. And especially if you know anybody which need help, let this love and prayer flow to them. Let this love flow to Mother Nature, to the animals, to the oceans, to the birds, finally, visualize yourself sitting, radiating this love and light. And chant with me. Om Shanti Shanti, Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Jai Gurudev again. So, welcome back. Hopefully you have had a wonderful weekend. Here we had a wonderful Gita Yagna, and as you know very well, the Bhagavad Gita, like I said, it is life itself. When we understand truly what Bhagwan Krishna have given us, and what a pearl it is actually, when you have really the understanding what he's telling to us, how to divinize the mind itself and how to become divine itself. And it is a journey, not outside, it is an inner journey of complete perfection. And we see right now in this world that it is a time that the people need to be reminded of their humanity. Everybody is playing a role of controlling, using others as an excuse to fight, to become angry. So it is a time to remind each one that we are a human being, and we have to learn to love and respect. Forget about religion, forget about colors, forget about castes, forget about your creed. Be firstly an example human being. And to be an example of human being, you have to learn to respect others and to love yourself firstly, and to love what God has given you. Now we are talking about a God. Often people, they don't know about God. When we say Madhav Seva, Manav Seva, Madhav Seva, which means service to humanity, service to God. God has placed himself within the heart of each human being. When we can learn to love them and respect them, we will find him. But if we can't really love and respect those which is around us, we will become miserable. And this is what fear does in the mind of people. So rise above these fears, and hold strongly upon the love you have inside of you. Love is not out there, love is inside of you. It's not in somebody else, it's inside firstly. So I will see your question now.
Guruji, you have stated that merging with the formless aspect of God is like committing spiritual suicide. But sometimes it feels like surrendering the mind to Krishna is the same. So how can I get over this fear?
Actually, you see, like I was just saying about fear right now, when I'm talking about spiritual suicide, which means merging the mind into the void, so we see very often, you have a certain group of people that believe that moksha means the oblivion into the void. Then I'm asking myself, if going into the void, that is the aim of life, then what is life experience? What your life have gone through, all these experiences, they all become complete useless. That means that you don't exist at all. You see, this is not our philosophy, because in the bhakti philosophy, they teach you that you are an eternal soul. You existed before, you exist, and you will ever exist. First, at the beginning of creation, you exist in the cosmic body of the Lord. And when you manifest into this world of duality through Maya and through the karmas, through the free mode of this world, which is ignorance, passion, and goodness. You manifest into this world of duality, and you act, you learn through life itself. It is an aspect that Bhagwan himself is enjoying his creation. He created everything, and he's having great joy of experiencing his own creation for each person. Like he said, I am seated inside the heart of every living being. So I'm experiencing this creation of mine. So why would the Lord himself, which have manifest into endless forms, be rejected of all this experience? So when you go into the void, all this experience vanish. All the experience disappeared completely. So you become completely useless. So that's why we retain these memories inside of our Sushumna Nadi. We retain this information just like a computer is downloading and keep all the information inside. So like that, these are experience which the divine experience through his creation also. And of course you see that a devotee, when they surrender to Krishna, and Krishna said, surrender your mind to me. It is not the vanishing of that mind itself. That mind keep its own experience in itself, but the mind become non-attached to these experience. Because when you have an attachment to these experience, this is where the trouble happen. The transformation of the mind, when it's surrendered to Krishna, that mind become divine in itself. So what happened is that these experiences are still there as a reminder that these experiences are still visible to your eyes, but you are transformed. That attachment is not holding upon. Like Krishna said, in chapter 4 Bhagavad Gita, verse 25, that some yogis worship me, worship the devas, with all their senses. So worshipping the devas, like he said, for them, they are fully aware of their senses. When he's talking about the devas here, deva doesn't mean like Indra or any other aspect of the deities. Here he's saying the devas represent as the senses inside of our body. So the 5 main great devas, it is the 5 senses itself. The devas, the word devas, for example, the word devas means illumination. Something that we just did earlier, the word meditation. First we enlighten each of the senses, transforming them into light. So here Bhagavan Krishna said there is some yogis, some saints who use the external worship of the devas, which means utilizing these senses itself as a mode of worshipping. Very often, they are attached to these senses. Their aim is different. Their aim is a material reality. But then Bhagavan said, the second part of that, he said, there is other yogis who worship the Supreme Lord, by sacrificing, doing sacrifice, yagna again, into the divine himself, offering the self into the divine itself. So it's yeah, you have to understand clearly, But those yogis who dive within, experiencing the divine within themselves, is that what Bhagavan Krishna is saying. When one surrendering the mind completely up to him, they transform. So that divine self awake. They go into the world, they are still in the world, they still act, but they know deep inside it is not me that is acting. It is the Supreme Lord which is inside, which is acting. So without him, you will not exist. So like that, you see, as long as you have a mind, but you can surrender. That's why it says, surrender that mind, and to the Lord Himself. That's what the Supreme Lord Himself, that yogis which surrender, which sacrifice into the sacrifice of the Supreme Lord. It is the sacrificial of the mind itself. So that I don't exist, it's only the Lord that exists. It's only Him that exists. This is a deep mystery behind that, because very often, let's see, like you said in your question, you have fear, because you identified so much to your external personality. The mind, of course, is very agitated. The mind is very anxious when it heard the word, yes, I will surrender, But it's the same thing, People are scared of so many things, when they don't know about. You go and talk about what you believe to somebody which doesn't know about Hinduism, for example. For them, Hinduism is completely something which has scared them. Like I was saying, some people were saying that yoga is not, it's not compatible to Christianity, for example, But you can see, if there is not really an understanding of what is yoga, of course people will get scared. Because there is a misunderstanding into the world. You see, people hold upon their fear. They hold upon their guiltiness. So that's why they can say many things like that, Because firstly, they don't have unity within themselves. If somebody have unity within oneself, if somebody have learned to accept, firstly, this human being, first, like I said, to become a human being, love have to be awakened inside. That's why you see those saints who have transcended their mind, they dwell into the love of the Lord. They dwell into a different reality. And people don't understand these things. So, like that, you see, when your mind is surrendered to Krishna, your mind is surrendered to God, your mind is transformed into the divine itself. So there is no place for fear or worry, because you know that He's looking after you and He's caring for you. But as long as your mind is hanging upon the outside reality, of course fear will be there, because you identified so much to your limitation. And of course everything which has a limitation will have an end to it. And of course you don't want to have this end, and because you see that, yes, that end will happen, but then fear awake itself. So you see, the two different between the two, one which is merging into Brahman and become empty of everything, and one which is transforming oneself into divine and retaining all the quality, but all transformed into divine itself. So that individuality who you call yourself take another aspect, you know. So it is not your limited self which you call you, because when you talk about you, you are talking about this body which is made up of the 5 elements. You are talking about your mind, you know, you are talking about your intellect which here dwell, but that is not you. If that it is you, then why there is a beginning to it and why there is an end to it? Why when you are born, life is there, when you are dead, life is gone? You see, when throughout that, you know, people say so many things, you know, there's a big drama of life itself. You know? And that's why you see in the world, but there's so many people, because they misunderstand that, you know, they leave this world in a very fearful way. So transform yourself, that's what Krishna said, you know. Transform yourself and let your mind become divine. Let each of your senses reflect the light of the Lord which is inside of you. He's not up there sitting in a cloud, you know. He's sitting inside of you, but you're clouded by your mind itself. So you have to go above the cloud to meet him. So it's not up there, but inside. It's not even in this physical heart, you know. It is everywhere. So dive inside, you know, journey within, you will meet. Yes.
Dear Guruji, if in some previous life one has already attained self-realization, but due to a mistake falls from that position, what happens next? Does the realization stay dormant until we work out our mistakes' karmic consequences?
Repeat.
So, does the realization stay dormant?
No, repeat the whole question.
If in some previous life one has already attained self-realization, but then due to a mistake falls from that position, what happens next? Does the realization stay dormant until we work out karmic consequence of that mistake?
Yes, you see, whatever you have attained in previous lives, you know, it is a continuation in this life itself. Nothing is lost in a spiritual field, you know. So it is a carry on, you know, journey in itself. And for example, you see, like you said very well, clearly, you know, a few satsang back, I was telling the story of Jalad Bharata, you know. So you know the story itself, so we don't need to go into that, you know. How a realized being, you know, he falls then due to attachment, but yet through the grace of God, you know, because of the grace of spirituality itself, for the grace of what he have done in his past life, he carries on, even being born in a dear body, he realizes it. But this is not life itself. You know, so that's why he, being even in the dear body, he carry on doing his spiritual sadhana, being near the ashram, through association of the devotee. You know. And of course his next life he was born again as Bharat, you know. So like that, you know, I will not go tell this whole story. It is not loss, you know. So the spiritual life that you have done in previous is carry on now in this life itself, because it's not only randomly that one come into this life like that, you know. That's why you see that, you know, in Bhagavatam, you know, Canto 3, chapter 29, verse 8, 9 and 10 actually, that is explained, you know, those who worship me in a different kind of mode, you know, in chapter 29, verse 8, you know, he said, you know, those who worship me in the mode of tamasic, you know, ignorance, you know, they worship me with anger, with jealousy, with all the negative quality, you know. But this is also not loss, you know. So then that carries on to transform itself, you know. Then he said in the verse 9, those who worship me in the mode of trying to worship me in the outside reality, you know, into the worship of the outside only, just for gaining something from me, you know. So they will go into the mode of passion, you know. And then those who worship me in the mode of goodness, you know, just to expiate their sin, you know, to finish their karmic things, you know, and they are dwelling in the mode of goodness. So you see here also this free mode of worship, you know, a free mode of spirituality also carries on. Like Krishna said in the Gita, those who, whatever you do here, the impression, you take it with you in your next life. You know? So if in this life you have attained self-realization, because this is not enough to attain self-realization, because very often people say, you know, okay, I'm happy, I am fine, you know, I have attained to self-realization. That is not enough, because our Atma longs for something more deeper, not only self-realization, but the long for God realization. So this is a continuous journey until you have made yourself worthy to have that divine vision of the Lord, where He can give you God realization, you know, in itself. So it is a journey which carries on from previous lives, you know. It's exactly what is happening right now in your life, you see. It's a continuation of a journey which you have not finished from previous lives. Or some have come down specifically, you know, to enjoy this life right now, you know. But that will also learn, that's what is the Guru reminding you, you know. It's not to be here, you know. It's to be free and to live here in a free state itself. It's not only to think about, oh, I will become free only once I died, you know. It's not about that, you know. It's about being free here itself and enjoying the love of God here itself, you know. And this is the most beautiful thing, when you're here in this body, you know, and you feel His love, you know. You feel that, yes, you belong to Him and He belongs to you, you know. And you have that deep relationship with Him, you know. And that, for me, that is that realization. That it's not about self-realization. You belong to Him, you know. And this is God realization in itself. When you can feel His love, feel that immense joy and blissful inside of you, you know. So you don't need to wait for next life for that. You know? In this life itself, just need to transcend your mind, you know. That's why the first question was, you know, give your mind to Him. You know? He don't want anything. He have everything. You know, it is your mistake that you think that you are giving something to Him. You know? He have everything. The only thing that He asks you is give me your mind. You know? And even that He's asking. You know? He's begging you, if you want to transform how I want you to be, you know? The only thing is that don't hold upon that mind. That's only one thing He had said. So simple. You have given Him so many things, you know, but yet you have restrained your mind. Even that you see clearly. You know, people who say they are surrendered, you know, they take initiation and all those things, but yet they hold so much upon the mind. You see that word, surrender, you know. Now, surrender means I give myself up to you. You do whatever you want with me. That's what surrender means. You know? I can't say, yes, I'm surrender, but yet I want things to be the way I want. No, so this is the misunderstanding of very often in the people. You know? So they hold so much upon. You know, it reminds me of one grandmother, the auntie of my mother. Once you bring some gift to her, said, "Why do you bring these gift to me? You know, why? You know." But the hand is already taken the gift. You know? So that's why your hand should not even reach there when you don't want something. There's a beautiful story, you know, of a very simple man, actually. You know, this man, every day he will go to the temple. The only thing he will do, he will ride his bicycle, he will go to the temple and offer to the Lord 5 rupees. So that was his sadhana. Every day he will go and offer 5 rupees to Bhagwan. So sometimes he will come with his wife and daughter to the temple. And of course, because it is a routine every day, the priests start to notice him, and they were finding great joy in seeing him, you know. And of course they wait for him to come. And he will come, he will not buy any coconut, he will not buy any prasad or anything to offer in the temple. He will just come in a very simple way, offer 5 rupees, and he will sit a little bit and he will go away. So like that, 20 years passed. You know. He will just offer 5 rupees every day. And one day the priest noticed that he was worried about something. You know. But still, he will bring his 5 rupees every day to the temple. And so as time passed, you know, days was going, the priest decided to ask him. And the priest asked him, "Why are you worried? You look very worried and troublesome, you know. And what, did you lose your job or anything?" And he said, "Look, after 20 years, you see, everybody have had nice cars and motorcycle, but he will still come with his old bicycle." Then he said to the priest, you know, "Yes, I'm a bit worried because I have found a suitable boy for my daughter to get married. The only problem is that I don't have that money." So then the priest said, "How much do you need for that marriage?" And I said, "Okay, I need around 25 to 30,000 rupees for that. But I don't have it because I'm a very poor person, you know. But it's all God's will, you know. It is His will. He will find a solution, and I leave it up to Him." So that night, you know, that priest was thinking, how can he help this poor man? And as he was thinking how he can help this poor man, he went to sleep. And as he slept, he had a dream. In the dream, Bhagwan appeared to him. And Bhagwan was counting the 5 rupees note, 5 rupees coin. And he woke up, and and Bhagwan was smiling in the dream. You know? So he woke up, and he realized, that's what he wants. He wants me to count and give him the money. You know, and he calculated it, and he saw that for 20 years, offering 5 rupees every day, it come to 36,500 rupees. And he said, "Okay, that is the amount, so I will give it to him tomorrow." He was very happy, so he went to bed again. So as he slept, the dream carries on, you know. And he see Bhagwan going to the bank and putting the 36,500 into the bank. And there was an interest, and Bhagavan was smiling. And he woke up again and he realized, it's true. We put that money for all these years into the bank. And with the interest, so he started calculating. So with the interest, he calculated that it becomes 76,500 for 20 years. So he gained, so he fell asleep. This time he slept very nicely. There were no dreams, nothing. Bhagavan had reminded him. So next day when the man came to put his 5 rupees, so the priest with a group of people, they came to him and said, listen, Bhagavan have listened to your prayer and he's offering you this. So they hand him a bag with 76,500 rupees. And when the man received that, he was shocked. And in place of being happy, he started to cry. And he was lamenting, and soon his wife and daughter came. They asked him, what is wrong with you? And said, look, he told what they have given all the money to him. And he was feeling so guilty inside of him, so bad inside of him. He went to Bhagavan and he said to him, why? For him, he feels that Bhagavan have not accepted his offering. So he was crying. Even his wife and daughter was crying, and he was feeling bad, and everybody was shocked. In place of being happy, he was. This is a devotee, This is the how a bhakta works, when what he have offered to the Lord Himself, So then a thought crossed his mind, and he asked the priest, "How much, does 5 rupees for 20 years come to?" And the priest said, "It's come to 36,500. So what he did, he took 36,500 out of this money and put it back into the hundi, in the donation box itself. And when he did that, he became joyful and happy again. And everybody was shocked, asked him, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm giving back, my donation, what I have given to Bhagavan, I have given to him. I'm giving him that back. And whatever he have given me, I will use this for the wedding of my daughter." And this is, how Bhagavan reflect his love, And you see, when he did that, the deity itself start to smile with the joy and love that devotee have inside of him, And this is the beauty of the spiritual path itself, You are never a loser on the spiritual path. You always win. And you win more what you expected. Jai Gurudev.